captioning for News 12 is brought to you by Kenneth Nugent. From the station that's on your side, this is News 12 First at 5.
It is a moment no mother should have to go through.
I saw her laying on the ground. I could not go over there. I could not force myself to go over the way she was laying on that ground.
Party in Clarendon County, South Carolina ends in gunfire Saturday, leaving a mother of 5 dead and 7 others injured, including 5 teenagers.
The sheriff there says about 150 people were at the party when it happened. 2 cars pulled into that yard and opened fire before speeding away. Investigators say up to 70 rounds were fired, and they're working to figure out if some of the rounds were fired from people actually returning fire.
32-year-old Adriana Kind was shot and killed, leaving her family devastated, and they say they'll be there for her children.
It's not going to be a tomorrow or the next day thing. I think their minds is like wondering, like, you know, is she coming home? Where could she be? I want my mama. We need justice. We need justice. And we need it because we need our kids to be safe in the community. We shouldn't have to walk around having to watch our backs.
She says this appears to be a gang-related shooting connected to previous drive-by shootings in that county. Right now, they don't know if there are any specific targets involved.
Governor Henry McMaster says South Carolina is studying what other states are doing to strengthen school safety.
This comes after that tragedy in Uvalde when an 18-year-old gunman shot and killed 19 children and 2 teachers at a Texas elementary school last month. And there have been renewed calls nationwide for gun control and better classroom safety.
State House reporter Mary Green has the details on what McMaster says he supports and what he isn't getting behind.
Governor McMaster pointed to 2 approaches where he says South Carolina has worked to strengthen school safety but isn't finished yet. Improving school mental health resources and putting a school resource officer on every campus.
We've done a lot of things. We're really ahead of the rest of the country in some of the things we've already done.
Governor Henry McMaster says that includes efforts to put an armed and trained school resource officer in all of the 1,200 plus schools across the state. He says money the General Assembly began allocating a few years ago significantly upped that number, but roughly 300 schools still don't have an SRO, which the governor chalks up in part to the hiring challenges that so many industries now face. McMaster says the state is also working to increase access to mental health resources in schools. A recent audit by the South Carolina Department of Health and Human Services at the governor's request found these services are available in fewer than half of the state's public schools.
We provided funding